Hello, welcome back, everybody. This is Philip Kang. I'm here with my co-host, Caroline Lee. Welcome back to the HomeReady Team vlog. And we're going to give you the market update for September 2025. Caroline, what are you seeing right now?
Well, you guys are hearing it all over the news from also conversations. A lot of these listings, I want to say potential deals, pending deals, it's all trending downward. But from September to October, coming from a realtor who's very active with buyers, I haven't seen the inventory shift much. I still feel like it's the same number of sales. From the last month until this month, I'm seeing about 30 to 40 days on the market. That uptick that we saw in the buyer activity late summer, it seems to still be carrying over. But what I'm seeing is very serious buyers that are out in the marketplace. So I always tell our sellers, you're still going to get activity on your listings. They're just going to come from serious buyers who are cautious. But you know what? They're qualified and they have money. The pace isn't that dramatic, but it's still steady. There's still a healthy momentum out there. And anytime we come across October, November, and December, I call this the window of opportunity. The smart buyers are out there. And this window, it's a time where you should be flexible with your criteria. And there's just, you could take a lot of advantage of potential deals, concessions out there. So if the home is well presented and well priced, it'll sell.
Absolutely. So I'll jump into some of the data right now. And so we're tracking a couple cities in North Orange County. First data set that I'm looking at is the number of pending sales. So those are the number of homes that have an active contract. So a contract for sale. September 2025, we saw 33 pending sales in Fullerton, 43 in Yorba Linda, 13 in Brea, 12 in Buena Park. Compared that to the month prior, it's gone down quite a bit, actually. August, we had 60 sales in Fullerton, sales pending, 50 in Yorba Linda. Dramatic drop in Fullerton, a slight drop in Yorba Linda. Overall, it's trending lower for sure. Park had 22 in August and 12 in September. So the activity is definitely lower. The month supply in some cities, it's trending lower. In some cities, looks like Buena Park is trending a little bit higher. On average, you're seeing last month you had 2.2 months worth of inventory in Fullerton, 2.6 in Yorba Linda, 1.3 in Brea, and 2 months inventory in Buena Park. So very healthy market for sure. That's still considered a seller's market. And in some situations, we're seeing multiple offers. Activity is actually relatively strong. And let's talk about the average sales price. Now, this is only factoring in single family homes in the particular cities. So in Fullerton, the average sales price for a single family property was $1,165,760. Yorba Linda, the average price was $1,920,373. Brea, it was $1,219,495. It's interesting because we hit this inflection point where we're seeing higher average sales price in Brea over Fullerton 2 months in a row. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes because in July, it was pretty even. August, Brea came in a little bit higher, but in June, Fullerton was substantially higher than so. Seems like Brea, the homes are selling quickly and the prices are picking up steam quite a bit. That's what we're seeing in terms of the number of closed sales. Obviously you're going to have a similar number to August pending. So we're really going to see the data drop off next month for October. But September, we had 50 closed sales in Fullerton, 55 in Yorba Linda, 13 in Brea, and 27 in Buena Park, which was down slightly from August. And we know this number is going to be down much lower in October because pending home sales in September was a lot lower than August. So that's what we're seeing. The number of sales are declining. However, prices are holding steady and days on market is holding steady. The month supply is holding steady. And Caroline, by your estimates, of course, we don't have a magic 8-ball, but seasonally, the spring market is very strong in Southern California. And by all accounts, it seems like the rates will be lower. What do you see happening in the next couple months?
Like I said, this window of opportunity in October, November, December, take advantage of it because come spring, I think it's going to be full of energy. It's going to be robust. There's going to be all this pent-up demand coming back. There's going to be people with life circumstances that need to purchase. And with that, those rates going downward and everybody knows that they're trending downward, I think it's going to be a great spring market. I'm excited for this market.
Yeah, one thing we can't see based on the data right now is people are running the math. And I'd love to see how many people are using. I'm sure we can do like some type of Google Trends search and find this information. I'll do that for next month. But I guarantee you, people are checking, before a couple months ago, rates were close to 7%. Right now, in some cases, especially FHA, VA loans, we're seeing low fives.
Right.
So people are punching the calculators and they're like, hey, you know what? What wasn't doable a few months ago makes more sense now. And so there's more conversations happening. More people are thinking about it. And I do think come next year, more people are going to pull that trigger, and whether they're moving up or downsizing, whatever it might be, or relocating altogether, I do see, in my opinion, there's going to be a healthy market in 2026, especially if you are a seller. I would really, and don't make your decision last minute. If you have any questions about, if you're just curious about what your home is worth, what it would sell for, give us a call. Direct number is 714-805-8207. Again, that's 714-805-8207. We'd love to discuss the right strategy for you so you can time everything correctly, get your house prepped on the market, sold for top dollar. On the other hand, if you are a buyer and you want to take advantage of this window of opportunity, like Caroline mentioned, give us a call. This is for if you're looking to purchase a home. Our direct number on the buyer side is 714-709-2939. There's a lot of amazing programs out there. I know in LA County, you can get your down payment covered with a 0% loan up to, what is it, like $160,000 to LIPA program?
Right.
There's a lot of amazing programs out there. We'll go over all the available programs based on where you're looking, what your situation is, what your circumstances are. So thanks for tuning in. See you guys next month.
Thanks, guys.